freedom comes in many different forms. And a big one, besides just the freedom of income, passive income and all that, but a big one is freedom from food addiction. It's the reason why I fast every single Monday, and I've done this for years. Not just to, have a six-pack and, to stay ripped, but also to not have to live under the thumb of food, where most people do. Most people are so addicted to food. The thought of even, going a day without food is like, oh my God, who am I going to be? What am I going to say? What am I going to do? I can't go a day without food. Most people can't imagine fasting for a day. I fasted for weeks before. And so I fast all the time. I love fasting. And one of the big reasons why is freedom. I know I can go in a very long period of time without any food. Talk about freedom, right? I'm not worried about where my next meal is going to come from because I enjoy fasting. I love fasting. To me, I feel better fasting than I do eating food. And so if you can learn how to master fasting and how to get better at fasting, then you're on your way to achieving freedom at a huge level, because one of our biggest bills in life is that of food. Spending money on food, going out to dinner, snacks, supplements, this, that. But if you can learn how to live without food, there are people who are there are people that are breatharians. And I know this sounds crazy and woo-woo, but there are. Do your own due diligence and research. And there are people that, beyond the mainstream that have taught themselves how to basically live on next to nothing. Just breathing, sunlight, a liquid kind of a diet through water and juices and things like that. But they're basically having very little sustenance, and that is what's called a breatharian. So obviously, that's at a next level discipline, which I'm not even close to ready to evolve to that level of discipline. Who knows? I may never, but who knows? Maybe someday when I'm like a old man, I'll be a breatharian, just breathing, living on sunlight and in fresh water, juices, things like that. But as I've gotten older, I've learned how to live on a lot less food. People always ask me all the time, how much food do you eat and how many calories do you eat in a day? And it's nothing near what I used to. On average, I probably eat about 1,500 calories a day, yet I still have solid muscle mass. And if you look at me over the years, you'll notice that I've just gotten stronger and fitter. And where before, I used to eat thousands and thousands and thousands of calories every day, trying to get massive amounts of protein. But I've changed the way that I look at the world. I changed my diet, my relationship with food. Now I need a lot less. I have way more energy than just about anybody that I know. I'm always exercising, practicing fitness. Practicing breathing exercise is a big part of my life, and I fast on a regular basis. And I believe that fasting on a regular basis has allowed my body to be able to utilize all the nutrients that are within my body, so that we have a lot of vitamins and minerals and nutrients that are trapped within our body that you never get to be able to utilize. And so when you fast, it allows your body to release these vitamins and nutrients that have been stored for a while. And that's why, interestingly, when there's been studies when people do fasting for periods of time, all of a sudden they actually have higher different nutrient and vitamin levels than they did before, even though they're not supplement taking anything. Wow, miraculous. Because we have all the answers and everything we need within inside of ourselves. And fasting is one of the greatest gifts that you can ever give yourself. Fasting is not a sacrifice. Fasting is a privilege to be able to become the absolute best version of yourself. So I challenge you guys, if you really are about achieving freedom, if you really are about achieving mastery in all different areas of your life, then to make working on your relationship with food one of a big priority in your life. And a great way to do it is to exercise the ancient art of fasting, of learning how to go without. If you look at a lot of the greatest philosophers and minds throughout history, these were people that fasted for long periods of time that were excellent at fasting. Whether it was Jesus or Buddha or Gandhi or whoever, you can go on and on. But you'll notice that a lot of the greats from the esoteric knowledge in the past were people that practiced fasting and we're able to get out from having to live under the thumb of food. So, with that being said, guys, till next time, have a great day, a great week, a great month, a great year. Let's make it a great life. Till next time, see you.